Hello and welcome back to MKS Electronics. If you are new to the channel, then welcome. I'm gonna be unboxing new gaming case because I'm building another budget gaming PC, and we have here the iONZ Mini Light KZ-900. Mainly I chose this case because it has a pre-built fans. I believe it's 6, but we'll see. Maybe it's 3. We'll see about that. And it's micro ATX and it's got a full view. Full view meaning it's got a side panel and a front panel, which is true. It's a tempered glass, I believe. And it's kind of reminds me of 11 style dual chamber case. I hope it did survive, because here is a hole. I hope it didn't break anything. Can already feel the static, so I will get hit again. Didn't. That's what I was hoping for. Nice compact case. It's very compact. And I believe I can build a nice system into it. So we do have pre-built fans. We have 3 of them, which is fine. So if we start at the back, okay, so we have a space for the ATX power supply right here. We got 3, 4, 5 expansion slots. So that's your micro ATX motherboard. You got that 120mm at back. We have some hard drive caddy here screwed at the back, and we will have a look on that later. From the top, we have our I/O. So we get a big old power button. We get a reset button / LED controller button. 2.0 USB Type A ×2 microphone, headphones, 3.0 USB. Shame it doesn't have a Type C. So here is our magnetic air filter. Right. And there is no air filter on the bottom where it actually would make sense. Let me see something. Yeah, that looks interchangeable from the top. But then the top will look ugly, isn't it? Top will look like this, ugly. So that was the bottom. So we can fit those 2 times 120mm or 2 times 140mm fans. That's what it says on the box. But I see the drilled holes are only for 120s. But they could have do 140s as well, because they have the channels here. Somebody good with the drill could probably set that up. And finally from the side, so we have here air intake for the power supply, and we have a spot for air in or out. Right now it's air exhaust for how it's configured with those fans. But yeah, we have some holes on the side. Let's take the glass off and let's have a look inside. I'm not sure if this glass is held in magnetically, but oh, it's not. So be careful when you take the thumb screws off, because it will just go. They don't have any locking mechanism in here, which they could have it slide to the side, but they don't. So inside I can see zip tying in some plug bag with screws, a manual, and some iONZ cable management velcros. We have a nice big cutout window here. We have a pre-installed micro ATX standoffs. Those 3 fans pre-installed. They have infinity mirrors on them, where if he was to use these fans, he will not take it off. not gonna leave now. Yeah, it's nothing crazy. So we have here and here we have some cable management cable holes here and here. That's all the strategic places here and here. I think that's all what we need for that, to be honest with you. The front panel,
At this moment that he knew, he fucked
that
up.
happened. So the front panel glass is just these push pins, these ones, and it will fall on you if you are not careful, like just it did on me. You put it back, you just push it in place, and that's it. Okay, so now we have a place for activities. Let's turn it around. Let's have a look on that second chamber. Okay, so I hope this is just slide off. Yeah, this one have the slide off mechanism, at least that. And what we have here is, okay, so power supply. That's gonna be tight. That is gonna be tight. Okay, so we good. You have a power for the LED lights. I believe so. It's power for LED lights. Yeah, it is. You get your connector for your motherboard. So you have a SATA power. You can take power for your fans, and you have a plug for your ARGB to the motherboard. So these fans, we can use them, they can stay there. But good thing is you can daisy chain. If you want to buy more of those, you can daisy chain them into it, and that should make your life slightly easier to deal with all this. Alright, let's go for the front I/O. And that would be our USB 2.0, our HD audio, our 3.0, and power, reset, hard drive, activate LED, and power LED. So it's pretty much standard I/O. If we have a look here, so let's measure the depth. 3.5 inch depth, and that's equals to 9 centimeters. That much you have inside. Yeah. Before we go any further, I will show you that hard drive caddy or SSD, whatever you want to put in there, and that's held with normal screws from outside of the case. There we go. And then we slide it up, and it's up. So that's your caddy for 3.5 and 2.5 inch drives, and so you can put 2.5 here or 3.5 on these ones. You could probably put 3.5 in and 2.5 on the outside, so you could utilize two of them. If you put it here on the back slot, so you have enough space to put two drives on it. It is small case, it's compact, you need to be creative with it.